performance. Whether you're going to hold 'em or fold 'em, the best place for poker is at South Point Casino. You'll notice that our craps tables are usually the loudest in the casino. If you've never played, join one of our free craps lessons to find out what makes this game so exciting. Check with the craps dealer for schedules and give it a roll. Bingo is also an exciting way to spend your time. We offer 7 sessions of bingo every day. Bingo! And each session includes a cash ball jackpot, 12 bingo games, a progressive double action game, and a $10,000 bonus coverall. Electronic units are available. If you haven't played bingo with us, give it a try today. Guests can also get in on the action at our one-of-a-kind race and sports books. 2 separate rooms designed to maximize your experience and comfort. Our sports book, with over 400 seats, puts you right in the middle of the action, 24 hours a day. The friendly ticket writers are happy to help, and it's conveniently located next to the famous Del Mar Deli, where you'll find supersized portions of delicious deli items like roast beef, pastrami, and Reuben sandwiches, or soups, salads, and pizza, plus spectacular desserts fit for a king. And right next door is the race book, over 150 seats, each with its own TV screen. There are 16 interactive player terminals, so you can bet right from your seat.
It's a Monday noon football episode of Punchlines, and in this 1-hour show, Juan Soto will make $5,500. Hello and welcome to the show, and thanks for joining us for lunch with Punch. The show is a fun mix of sports, comedy, conversation, viral videos, and some smart gambling advice. I'm your host, Frank Nicotero, longtime comedian, lifelong sports fan, and I'm so happy I'm coming off a great day of football that Alex and I might end the show with the Vikings celebration because Sam Arnold's 5 TD passes had their offense dancing like white chicks. So here we go. This is a famous scene from the Wayans brother movie, and they nailed it. Now, earlier this year, they did Parent Trap, remember? Look at, and they even did the flip.
Gosh.
Are you impressed by the flip?
Very
Pretty good?
much.
There you go. You got to give it to him. Outstanding. That took some prep.
Yes, it
did. That
did.
took some rehearsals in the hotel walk-through room where they do probably on Friday or Saturday or whatever. Very impressive. And I understand the Vikings are working on their next celebration from the movie Wishmaster. It's a movie I was in. There's no celebration. On the show, she was bummed about UNLV losing on Friday night, but here she is smiling and ready to go. Now, I've always said 2-time national champ. Are we correcting this? Because you mentioned the other night you might have 3 or 4. Sports betting analyst, co-host of Sports by the Book, another show that's daily live from South Point Studios. Alex White is here. Woo! Alex White. So you mentioned the other night we were watching the UNLV game, and you go, I think I have more than 2 national champs.
Well, okay, so I won one as an athlete with my stunt group. I won one. My sister's the head coach. I was the assistant coach.
2.
That's 2. I won one as the head coach the next year. And then the following year, we won one, but it was COVID, and there's kind of like an
asterisk, yeah.
So I had 3.5.
I'm changing it to 4. You've won 4. I just love that we've been doing this intro, 2-time national champ for, a year. And on Friday night, she's like, I think it's like 3 or 4, actually. We're like, what?
Well, I kind of, in my head, I was like, well, you can kind of put all the coaching ones together, and that's one, and then one as an athlete. That's fine.
No, there's 4 years, 4 separate years.
Yeah.
You're 4-time champ. The number has gone up.
I have 4 rings for them.
You got 4 rings. You brought them in once, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
But did you have 4 then? And why didn't we change? Why didn't we change it to 4 then?
It's not that big of a deal. It's okay.
Who thinks it's a massive deal? Everybody here thinks it's a massive deal. Come on. Don't be humble brag. Come on. That's unbelievable. So we're making it tomorrow's intro. You will be here tomorrow.
I will be here tomorrow.
She'll be here tomorrow. Matt and Everett on Wednesday. Yes, Ann. Uh-oh. Hold on.
That's more rings than you have lines in Wishmaster.
Wishmaster. That's true. More rings. I like that you raised your hand. Like I knew to go to Ann because she properly raised her hand, or very politely raised her hand, I should say. Wait, 4 times. What else was I going to say about that? Well, I don't know. It's impressive. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
On winning 2 more since we've started doing the show in a year. Today on the Punch Menu, in a few minutes, comedy clip of the day. Then later, picks at 12:36. A Kenny White dog of the day at the end of the show. And in Punch Bowl Pundits, we have a smashing moment from tennis. BYU's first ever Jewish quarterback cashing in. An amazing golf shot. But first, it's time for Top of Show Breaking Video. Here we go, breaking video. We do a show from a casino. So, we love stories about long shot parlay bets hitting for someone. We do it all the time. But the gambling world was buzzing over the person in Kentucky, Alex, who wagered $3 million on the Eagles money line. It would have paid it did pay $422,000. They just had to win. They nearly lost it when one of our favorite regulars on this show, Xavier Leggett, couldn't control a catch that could have helped the Panthers win. And this person lose the $3 million. Look how close they came. I was watching the game because I had switched to Red Zone after the Steelers' victory, and $3 million's on the goal line. Look at this. So he had the ball, and it almost looked like it landed on his forearm, but I guess there was enough land on the grass. If not, if they punch it in from there and an extra point, this person loses $3 million.
Yeah.
$3 million.
Terrifying, if that is you.
Everybody I read, this was through Circus Sports in Kentucky. Everyone was jumping on the bet with them, taking the money line, but then there was a lot of action on the Panthers money line too. So, probably an insignificant game because really Eagles are going to make the playoffs. Carolina's not. But holy mackerel, $3 million.
And honestly, just taking the points with Carolina was a great play.
Yeah,
they did have a shot to win the game.
They did. And by the way, we're going to talk about, but the Carolina Panthers are favored at home against the Dallas Cowboys in Week 15. That's not bad. Cowboys haven't even played today, so the line could jump even higher. But Carolina's -1 next Sunday. But congratulations to the Eagles. They look good. Saquon Barkley has the Eagles record for most yards rushing this season. Still has eyes on Eric Dickerson's record. Single season record. I think Dickerson's is 2,105. He only has to average 120 yards per game. But he is facing the Steelers this year this week, who has a pretty good rushing defense. But again, he's also getting an extra game to do it, so it's a little tainted. But he's having a hell of a year, and he's got to be in the conversation for MVP. Barkley, Josh Allen might have locked it up yesterday.
I think so, too.
Josh Allen had, 6 touchdowns, 3 rushing, 3 passing, first ever to do it ever in the NFL. Gosh. Then someone online said Otto Graham did it, but maybe that was the AFL. I don't know if maybe the AFL, but 3 touchdowns rushing, 3 receiving.
And they lost the game.
With no turnovers. It's amazing they lost. The Rams, look, McVay was ready for that game.
Yes, he was. And it was a weird spot for Buffalo.
Yeah, it was. Traveling 3 time zones is always weird, -3.5. I actually at first went, that doesn't seem right. Buffalo should be able to roll them. But as it got closer to kickoff, I was like, I don't know. So I did make one bet. I did a prop bet on Josh Allen over 30.5 yards. And I was going back and forth, not watching that game. So I just checked on my phone. He's like, I was like, oh, he has 70. So, yeah.
And last week we talked about him being the first quarterback to have all 3 touchdowns.
A rushing, receiving, and pass.
Yes.
Yeah, right. You're 2 weeks in a row. He's kind of like, I'm the MVP. But Saquon Barkley, you never know. Let's see what happens in the next 3 or 4 weeks. So we were talking about the Philadelphia Eagles. And speaking of the Eagles, Jason Kelce, who pretty much pops up on this show weekly, was cruising in an Eagles car. Here he is, little helmet car. So here he is driving around Philly. He's dressed very colorfully. I imagine they're shooting this for something, maybe for his podcast or an upcoming NFL broadcast. All right, now, I believe this isn't how he expected.
One of his commercials.
What's that?
One of his many commercials.
Could be one of his many commercials, but here's something this is the video that was everywhere. He parked the car right before kickoff. Let's see how the park job went. By the way, the cameraman had one job. He kind of blows it, but you'll get the gist. So everyone's like, hey, there's Jason Kelce. He's going to park. Oh, designated spot. Oh, God. So, yeah, he's out. He's out with the broadcast on Thursday. I don't know. I'm sure he's okay. He wrecked the cart. I don't know if he was he couldn't have been trying to do that, right?
I hope not.
You could be seriously injured.
What about the car? That might be worse than you and the monitor.
That's more expensive than the monitor. I mean, we got monitors lying around this place. There's probably only one of those cars. Speaking of wrecks, the New York Giants played a home game where the upper deck seats could be had for a low price. Show this, Ann. So the upper $1. You could go to the game for $1, but beer's going to cost you $13. Still not a bad deal. You could go and have 3 beers $40.
Yeah.
3 beers, $40, and you get to see your horrible team play. But that seat in the upper deck, if you did the dollar seat, would have you up close to seeing this plane pulling a banner. Did you see this yesterday? So there was a plane flying around, and it says, Dorothy surrender. No, what does it say? Thank you, Vince. It says, Mr. Mara, enough. Please sell this dumpster fire.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, did you see that? No, isn't that hysterical?
I saw some fans wearing like paper bags
They
over
were
their
wearing
head
the paper
that said
bags
the same thing, yeah.
against the team that, when I was a kid, invented that. The Saints were known as the Aints. So people would go to New Orleans when they were horrible, when unfortunately Archie Manning was there. So that was the first time I'd ever seen that as a kid. They'd wear the paper bag and say the Aints. So it's ironic it was against the Giants in New York. But let's see. So who paid for that banner? Well, maybe it was Malik Neighbors.
Mr. Mara, please fix this dumpster fire. How do you, as a player, what do you make of that?
I ain't paid for the plane.
I ain't paid for the plane. It wasn't me. You know what it sounds like? That sounds exactly like the person who did pay for it would say, right? Like, oh, I didn't pay for it, but don't go diving into my credit card records. Malik Neighbors, obviously not happy. Drafted, I think, 5th overall. Having a great season when Daniel Jones was there. I don't know what kind of stats he's putting up right now. But, yeah, that team's a wreck. Fans always want the owner to sell the team. I don't know if that's ever the solution. I mean, you're talking to a Pittsburgh Pirates fan here, so they need to have the nutting sell, but I don't know if it's the answer. There are ways to fix the Giants. They're going to draft in the top 5. Maybe they go for a Shedeur Sanders, a Cam Ward, a Travis Hunter.
I don't know if you've seen all the news, but Shedeur Sanders wants to play in Las Vegas.
Oh, he does.
There's a lot of things out there.
Oh, who's lower in the standings? They're both, I think, 2 and 10, right? 2 and 11. So yeah, he seems like a Vegas guy. Yeah, he doesn't want to deal with New York. He wants the warm weather and the flash of Vegas.
Well, and that was the most recent video, him driving by Allegiant and wrote legendary.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't see that. So there's a lot of talk about Sam Darnold. Also, Adam Schefter was saying he hasn't been in discussions about extending. I mean, the guy's playing phenomenal football, but they drafted J.J. McCarthy. Right, who's been injured and is going to be ready. But do you sign Sam Darnold to like a couple-year contract, give him big bucks, let McCarthy learn under it? There's rumors Sam Darnold could be on the move. I mean, they're saying the Steelers, who don't know what they're going to do. There's a lot of flux.
There's another quarterback in that room now, too, you're forgetting, Frank.
Stephon Diggs? No, who is? Wait, who's in there?
Daniel Jones.
Oh, Daniel Jones. That's right. He signed there. Oh, my God. So that was another name mentioned for the Steelers. Bill Barnwell on ESPN wrote this thing where all the vets could line up, that the Steelers might want to get another vet if Russell Wilson, they're not going to sign Justin Fields. Justin Fields to New York Giants was one of the rumors. But Steelers, Sam Darnold, Daniel Jones. I don't want Daniel Jones,
No,
please.
but Daniel Jones would be the bridge quarterback to get J.J. McCarthy ready, right? And they would take what they can get from Sam Darnold now that they have got
this
him.
Season.
Yeah.
So that he won't stay there probably. He's gonna get a big offer. He's having an amazing year there.
Yeah.
But also, doesn't he want to stay there and say, well, okay, I'll stay here for I got Addison and I got Jefferson to throw to.
Yes.
And
they're having fun. They're making up their celebrations.
They're doing White Chicks, they're doing Parent Trap. A lot to see, but we have to finish this football season first. So let's see here. Oh, I had that in there. What can the Giants do I guess I must have known that subconsciously. All right, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for our comedy clip of the day. There's a small college, Alex, in Indiana named Taylor University. No, it is not affiliated with Taylor Swift, who, by the way, a lot of sad Swiftie fans online this weekend. The Eras Tour is over. Moment of silence for the Eras Tour. Just saw something on the TV while we started the show. It grossed $2 billion.
Oh, my God.
You know what that is? That's an end of an era.
Oh. It is end of an era. Yes. But $2 billion, there were actually fans posting videos crying online like they couldn't believe it was over. It lasted over a year. Let the girl rest, for God's sakes.
Oh, my gosh.
But there's this small college, Taylor University. Now, they have one of the coolest traditions ever. I think we talked about this a year ago. I don't think we showed a clip. But anyway, it's called Silent Night. It's where fans stay silent until the basketball team scores the 10th point. Then all hell breaks loose. So here we go. Here's our comedy clip of the day, Taylor University, and play. So crank it up a little, please.
Ahead. Parlberg with a dunk.
So look. The players make a beeline for the bench. It's like they've rehearsed this. And then they just stormed the court. And they did it, by the way, 18 minutes and 32 seconds in the first. They got to 10 points. So they did it fast. I think the other team's probably like, oh, my God, just get to it, and we'll play from there. But weird tradition.
Wait, I'm so confused.
Yeah, so they do it every year on. I don't know if it's December 7th. I don't know if it's a chosen
It's only
day.
one game.
Only one. No. It's every game.
Oh
No.
my gosh!
Only
that's
once a year they do
exhausting.
this.
Okay.
When they hit 10 points, storm the field, court.
Yeah.
I love it. It's hysterical. I just love the players that make. Can we show it one more time? Watch the players. Watch the guy who scores the bucket. They're trained, I assume. Okay, so watch. Slam dunk 10 and watch just boom, just running to the bench so they don't get mobbed, and everyone jumps up and down. And by the way, I had to Google rooting for the anti-hero. Good title, Caden. I had to look up where it was. It's in Indiana. It's a small religious school. And
I don't really want to talk about any schools in Indiana right now.
Why? Because of Boise State.
No,
that's Idaho. Wait, why? Indiana?
because Barry Odom's going to Purdue.
Oh, by the way, what the hell? I clicked on ESPN. I'm looking at the top stories, and I see like halfway down Odom bolts, and I'm going, oh, that's got to be a different Odom. That can't be Barry Odom.
No, that's Barry Odom.
And I click on it, and he's going to the big. They were winless this year, but he's going.
Yes.
And he won the Mountain West twice, or once or twice, maybe just this year, whatever. No, they didn't win it. But anyway, he's done very well. He rode a bull at South Point, for God's sakes. He's not going to ride a bull.
Yeah.
So Barry Odom, his initials are BO, and it was like Boilermakers is the Purdue, and they capitalized the BO. Yeah, so yeah, that stinks.
Theo.
Thank you. I like the delay on Alex and the delay on the trombone, but it worked. I didn't even have that one set up. But yeah, that is kind of a bummer.
Yes.
Yeah, you thought he would
The
stick
other thing
around.
is neither coordinator are stepping in as interim head coach to coach the bowl game.
Right?
So that's a little alarming too.
Maybe Bill Belichick.
Let's go, Bill. Forget North Carolina.
Forget North Carolina. He's thinking about, there's no way is he going to coach? Again, I keep saying this. He wants the record for most career wins that Don Shula has. Other pundits were saying he just loves coaching, so maybe he'll go to North Carolina, where his dad was an assistant.
Wow. And
they have a picture of him sitting in the stands watching his dad coach as a small child. Not a bad place to go. North Carolina's beautiful. So I don't know. If he goes, I would be surprised, but apparently the talks are ongoing, so we'll see. All right, it's time for the roll call. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see. Oh, my God, it's a busy Monday. Let's see who's in there. Okay. It's not reloading. Hold on. Oh, that's probably not a good idea. Let's see here. So my question of the day was, tonight is this big Monday Night Football game with the Bengals visiting Dallas.
Yes.
There's a Simpson animated thing. This is why they couldn't flex this awful matchup out, because the animation was probably done a year ago. So it's Bart is the Bengals and Homer is the Cowboys. I think you can watch it on Disney Plus or ESPN Plus. I think I have one of those. I think I have Disney. It comes with a bundle. So anyway, I will be checking it out. But my question was, who's your favorite Simpsons character and why? Bengals fan, Bart has to be my fave Simpson character, but love any Hank Azaria. Yeah. By the way, who's Bengals fan? As a Bengals fan, am I missing part of that, Vince? The top one. The UFC judges took my money by going against Volkov. I had a 5-leg parlay at 88-1. Mini Dar, I saw Dana White's reaction to that. He was furious that he was robbed by the judges. That would have hit 88-1. Oh my God. If you even had $10, was that the only leg that didn't hit? Please let us know. Keith Lyles chiming in that Volkov totally won that fight. Even Dana said so. That was what I was just saying. Frank has a couple of rings, Keith Lyles says. I don't know. What is he? What? B-Town Dummy, the Simpsons character that shows Monday Night Football is Poochie. Oh, yeah. He's a desperate. Poochie was the animated character from The Simpsons, Poochie the pup, on an episode where they went Hollywood. That's good one. Keith Lyle, Simpsons broadcast. I like to see a Christmas crossover with Mr. Hanky. Howdy-ho. Nick Sansone. Raiders currently have the number 1 pick. Thank you for clarifying that. So would they take Shadur overall at number 1?
Ooh.
Is he worthy in overall? You got Travis Hunter out there, but you need a quarterback desperately. Cam Ward. I don't know. Let's. Thank you for that, Nick. What else? Okay, so let us know who your favorite Simpsons character is.
I know. We got to start keeping track of Tankathon now.
Tankathon?
Yeah.
And it goes at the same time as
He's right.
Toyotathon.
It is Las Vegas.
Which Jordan Love excels at, which I told you the other night.
Just covering the spread, though.
Yeah, right. Where was I? What was I talking about?
Simpsons.
Simpsons, yeah. Who's your favorite Simpsons character? Do you have a favorite one?
I mean, I would have to go with Lisa.
Oh, very sweet. Okay, very sweet. Not a lot of people ever say Lisa, but that's a good one.
Oh, well, she needs some fans.
Oh, yeah. Lisa, it's best saxophone player of all time.
I couldn't remember the mom's name. What is it, Marge?
Marge, yeah. I mean, I definitely go with Homer, but I also, if you want one of the tertiary characters, I would go with comic book guy. Worst episode ever. I love the comic book guy. I have clicked on the wrong button. I'm now watching Matt Makes the Call. So there we go. I'm watching an old video. Reno Paul, I believe, was in the chat room, was he? While it's reloading on my Chrome MacBook or whatever. What is this called? Chromebook. That's Paul sent me a Dodgers World Championship t-shirt, which was very nice of him. Thank you very much. Jerry's laughing at something over there. I don't know what's going on. Something in the comments? Okay. Paul goes with Fat Tony was the best. Anyway, Paul sent me the Fat Tony's the mobster, of course, the Uber Sopranos fan. Paul sent me a set, some baseball cards unopened.
Yes.
Courtney opened one of the packs. Stan Musial, ladies and gentlemen. I got a Stan Musial tribute card, turn back the clock. So Stan the man, kind of the guy we refer to more than any player here.
It's been a while, too, so it was time to get him back into the episodes.
So, Paul, thank you for that very much. All right. It's time for That's Crazy. Let's go to That's Crazy. The show is moving right along. We got a lot still to cover, ladies and gentlemen. Time for That's Crazy. Alex, what do you got for us?
So you brought it up in your opening, talking about how much Juan Soto is going to make for this episode.
We got to dive into it, yeah.
Yeah, we got to talk
He's
about
going to make $5,500 an hour for the next 15 years.
That's insane.
Right.
So it is the largest
contract ever. Any major sports. Yeah. $765 million, 15 years with elevators clauses that could go up to $800 million.
I saw something too that compared him to LeBron James and Tom Brady.
Right. Career earnings?
Yes.
More.
Yes.
It's more. Richest contract in Major League Baseball. It's way more. What's the bottom saying? I can't read it.
1 of 1.
Thank you. $314,000 for every game the next 15 seasons.
Crazy.
You know what? I mean, kudos to the Mets. Look, I like seeing the Yankee fans get angry because Yankee fans are just obnoxious. Met fans are also obnoxious, but
I don't like it. I don't like this in the same
city.
Yes.
I don't know if you saw this, but there was one Yankee fan who went outside Citi Field. He was complaining he burned his Sosa Yankee jersey, so a lot of backlash. Because, by the way, he was only there 1 year.
I know.
It's not like he was drafted and nurtured by the Yankees and he belongs there for those. He was there 1 year, had an awesome year, took the money and ran. Everyone thought he was crazy when he turned down. The Nationals made him an offer. I'm going to say it was around $340 million.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, oh my God, he turned that down. Well, he doubled it and then some.
I will say you were on that. You said, yeah, take the 1 year and have
Career
a really
year.
good year.
Yep.
And you were looking at him in different spots.
I remember he was the home run count was 18-1. It's in my head. I said, take him. Judge ruined it. But yeah, I mean, it was contract year and look what he did.
So I'm going to tie one more thing into this because somebody else got paid this weekend, and it was Igor Shesterkin for the Rangers, and he is now the highest paid goalie in the NHL. So a lot happening in New York, but I also did read something that Juan Soto's deal was already done.
Yeah.
But he waited and gave Shesterkin like a day and have his moment in New York, and then his was put out there that he had that contract. So, yeah.
Wow. That's all. You know, the discrepancy in totals, though, $92 million. You're like, aw, that's cute. But for God's sakes, 765. It's going to be $800 million. I think there's an opt-out clause after 5 years. But why would you go anywhere else? Why would you go anywhere else? You're making $800 million. Be happy.
Man, is that what the Mets need? I mean, they were close this past year.
They made the NLCS, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Alonso was rumored to maybe be traded. I was begging that the Pirates drafted him. They traded for him. Are we okay back there? Are we all right? Well, I know, it's hysterical. I think it's, the Mets are still going to be a formidable team. They're obviously, with that power and that lineup, they're going to be good. All right, it's time for my That's Crazy. Frank's That's Crazy. Oh, I love this one. Arizona State, they have that Kenny Dillingham coach who's kind of a hothead and always gives good post-game interviews. I like him. You don't like him, right? You kind of don't.
Yeah. It's grown on me. I have to give him credit now because, wow. I mean, the way
No
this
one picked
team
them.
looked.
Yeah.
And I thought I had an edge this past weekend without their wide receiver. Nope. Scatterbo just took over
They
the game.
won. Now, they won, what conference are they in? They're in the Big 12?
Yep.
Okay.
They are.
Big 12. They won it. They scored 6 touchdowns at Dallas Cowboys home stadium.
Oh, my God.
6 in one game. You know how many the Dallas Cowboys have scored at home this year? 5. They outscored them by a touchdown in one game. So Dallas Cowboys can add to that total tonight.
That is crazy.
That is. That is the definition of this thing we call That's Crazy. All right, there we go. Let's do today's date. Today is December 9th, 2024. And I have to take a second to say congrats to one of my all-time favorite players, Dave Parker, the Cobra, longtime Pittsburgh Pirate, played for the Reds, the A's, the Brewers. He was elected to the Hall of Fame last night along with Dick Allen by the Vets Committee. Long overdue for both. He's suffering from Parkinson's, so I'm just happy it's one of those cases where he got in before something happens. He is thrilled. He gave some really funny conferences or interviews, and he said, I've had my Hall of Fame speech ready for 15 damn years. So he's ready to go this summer. So congratulations to Dave Parker. Okay, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to read you the national days of the week. One of them is fake, and Ann has a little something she's going to add to this. Do you want to start now, or do you want me to read them first? Okay. All right, here we go. Here's the national days. December 9th, National Pastry Day, National Llama Day, World Techno Day, Christmas Card Day, International Day of Veterinarian Medicine, National Turn Off Your TV Day, National Opal Apples Day. Vince, I don't know much about the Opal Apples, but let's find out. Alex, do you want to look behind the glass? We see Jerry says turn off your TV is fake. Drew says the vet medicine's fake. Vince says pastry's fake. And what say you?
What is this about the National Pastries Day? What the pasties?
No, Emily, it's pastries. Again, that's maybe the second or third time.
Never mind.
That's very different. Never mind. She's doing a Saturday Night Live character that's 50 years old. There you go. Emily Latella that Gilda Radner did. For a second, I thought you were doing Marge Simpson because it's the Simpsons game tonight. Very close. Never mind.
Never mind.
Pastry Day. So which one would you like to say is fake? Here, you going to take a look?
Mm-hmm. Christmas Card Day.
Christmas Card Day.
I'm going with National Llama Day.
Llama Day? Only one of you is correct. Jerry, congratulations. It is not Turn Off Your TV Day. Never turn off your TV, ladies and gentlemen. When I walk into a room and one's not on, I go, what's wrong? Is someone dead? Put it on. TV must stay on, and you can watch our show on the YouTube app. So that's why we like it. Celebrating birthdays, Vegas legend, who I've never seen live, Donny Osmond is 67. Has anyone ever seen the Donny Osmond show? No? Supposed to be amazing.
My mom has.
She likes
Maybe
it?
she's watching.
Maybe she's watching.
Yeah.
Osmond turns 67. Dame Judi Dench turns 90. And weird actor John Malkovich turns 71. We put them all in the AI machine. We combine all the days of the year with the celeb birthdays. Here's the result from Utah and Kane. All right. So is that Donny Osmond with a llama? Is that supposed to be Donny Osmond? Because that looks nothing like Donny Osmond. But we'll take it. And then on the left, what do we have? Okay, so we have an older couple, maybe writing Christmas cards.
Judi Dench.
Oh, that's Judi Dench. Thank you. And that's her husband there. And they're eating some opal apples. And they're, let's see what else. Probably listening to techno music.
Oh, no, techno's definitely.
What's with his nails?
He has red nails.
He does? What?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, that must be for the techno day. They're going to a rave after this.
No, well, the techno's happening in the other one, isn't it?
Oh!
Behind the llama.
Very good. Yep. Techno music, laser show. Oh, that's why he's wearing sunglasses. He's rolling right now on Molly. So the llama looks stoned too. So party it up. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our Monday montage. We didn't have one last week because we had been off the previous week. So Drew Dog went into the lab and he cut together another montage. If you're new to the show, this is highlights of last week's episodes. If you're new to the show, please click subscribe and you can get into the chat room there in 5 minutes after you subscribe. Here we go. Monday montage. Roll it. This is weird for me, but I like soggy fries. I don't like crispy fries. I like them soggy. Is that weird?
Yep.
Nope.
Should have kept that one to yourself.
No, it absorbs the salt better. She can do no wrong in my mind. Here's Finley with her picks. Roll it. Okay, I like the Saints. All right, that's a good pick. Eagles are on a roll. What? What? Finley! Oh, Finley, you just made the list. No juice boxes for you, Finley. You're going straight to bed with no dinner. Oh, man, she's the biggest little baby, maybe even more than Tom Brady. Santa's your parents. Okay. Elmo's just a... Let's find out.
Wait, are we betting?
Well, no, we're just fun.
Let's bet. I got $2. It says Shaq can dunk. Who wants to cover me? Does anybody
want to say no? Everyone who works back there has seen the clip already. I don't know.
What about you?
I found the clip. I mean, I know the end.
Keen?
He knows it too.
It's a fix. It's a goddamn.
Let's find out.
Welcome to Vegas, Bill.
Jesus.
Although I did write a poem. Here we go. Little Miss Muffet sat on her tuffet, eating her curds and whey.
Hey.
Along came a spider, sat down beside her and said, "Oh, it's a new Punchlines today!"
Oh!
These three have to be good ones. And then we'll look at these 6 teams. Come on, give us a good team. The New Orleans Saints are now the 3rd-ranked team.
All right, that's okay.
All right, we need 2 good ones here. Here's the team that we feel is the best. Blind ranking.
Let's go Bills, Steelers. It's the Panthers.
It's the New York Giants.
Oh, even better.
New York Giants are the best team of the 6 teams we drew. Idaho is one of the few states I've never been to. What can you tell us about the stadium or Idaho in general?
I can tell you that you're one of the lucky ones.
Christian says CFP should do what Karate Kid 3 did. Previous year's champ gets a bye to the finals. Totally unfair, but keeps a pudgy Ralph Macchio from taking a shot.
Yeah, that's what I was laughing at the end there. Oh, my God.
So Brain Rot beat out the 5 other finalists, including Dynamic Pricing, Lore, Romanticy, Slop, and Emotional Hedge. No, I'm joking. That's it. And just lost it. That's my word. I trademarked it.
I did too.
And literally went, what? I went
They're not as shiny. Look at my head. What? Will you guys please get some powder in here next time I'm in here? Jesus Christmas.
Well, mine is.
Oh, my God.
There you go.
My hair, I don't think it's this white, but certainly, Christ almighty, it's like Bobby Cremins.
Bobby Cremins! Oh, they're so cold. I like cold food, but this is ridiculous.
Those are the worst cold fries, too.
Yeah,
I won't say where they're from, but yeah.
Don't say where they're from. The Cat in the Hat is right. Boise is better, says Evan Tola. I don't get that Cat in the Hat reference.
That's me.
Oh, he's the Cat in the Hat. Which game on this weekend's NFL schedule would you like to be on the sidelines for the most?
The Chargers and the Chiefs. I think that is going to be a good division game.
That was a good one. Plus, maybe Taylor's in the house.
Sure. Yeah, that's definitely what I was thinking.
Sure, that's what I was hoping for. Watch this, everybody. Whoa! Wait, that was it? Oh! Fireworks. Oh, so comedian Bill Dwyer will be in co-hosting. Bill, you can see hosting BattleBots down. Yeah. Oh,
no way.
Oh, you want to hook up for BattleBots?
Yes, I love BattleBots.
We're gonna. He lives in
Drinking
Reno.
in Iron
It's a
City.
lovely place in Reno. Very clean. Let's see. Oh, now see.
Reno, the Pittsburgh of the West. Does anybody enjoy life in Reno?
Well, yeah. I mean,
You see the desperation on everyone's face in Reno. God, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here.
Well, and then they migrate down here, south of Vegas.
Yeah, where it's nice.
Drew Dog, excellent job. Was in the lab working hard on that. And, I forget a lot of the stuff. We have fun on this show.
Absolutely.
We have fun. And we have fun. We have fun on this program. We appreciate you guys joining in and all our regular punchies. JR's in there. Yes, can't forget Dick Allen. Absolutely. Dave Parker is from Cincinnati. That's why he liked playing for the Reds. Both Parker and Allen are way better than anyone they're putting in now, says Ev Natola. Ev Natola, please let us know who you are. Do we know you? Keith Lyle enjoyed your old SNL reference. And there you go. Moving on. Time for Punch Bowl Pundits. Let's do it. All right, Punch Bowl Pundits, ladies and gentlemen. I put some scraps of paper in. Mostly they have clips associated. associated with them. Not sure what I said there. What do we have first?
We're starting out with Punch Bowl number 2.
Punch Bowl number 2? Okay, perfect. Let's see here. You can go ahead and read the question.
Okay, so what do I think of Alabama being left out? And what do I think about the rest of the playoff bracket?
Yeah,
starting off with college football.
Yeah, and we have... Well, do you want to show the clip first or the bracket? Clip. All right, we're going to show the clip. First of all, we'll get back to Alabama. Let's show Kirk Cignetti. Is that the clip on this one? On 2? Yeah, here it is. Here's Coach Kirk Cignetti of Indiana complaining about the bracket.
People 40-17.
Turn it up just a little, please.
So because our name is Indiana and not Michigan, pretty much. We're not one of those things.
He's from Pittsburgh. He's allowed to bitch.
I mean, you also got killed by Ohio State.
You got killed by Ohio. Well, they were in it for like a quarter, right? And then, yeah. So he might have a gripe, but Alabama fans, Roll Tide Willie was upset. We didn't show the clip, but I don't know. I mean, I don't mind not having the evil empire. I mean, they win all the time. Do you think they deserve it?
No.
SMU did over them, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. We have the bracket, Ann, if we could pull it up. Here is the college football bracket. It was released on an NFL Sunday, which was odd, but we got to look at that while watching NFL games. So,
honestly, I think the committee got super lucky this year.
I think they did.
Because I think it was the week before when they announced it, I was already upset that Alabama was in over Miami, which I know Bama is better, but I still had Miami in my top 10, and they still had one fewer loss than Alabama. Alabama had better wins. But they also had a really bad loss to Oklahoma. So you can go back and forth. Was it 23-3
or something? Or 20? Yeah, they only scored 3 points against Oklahoma, who is 6-6.
Yes,
so Alabama fans, if you're going to get all upset, give me a break. You lost that huge game to Oklahoma, who's very marginal.
So they already tried. The committee, they put them in that spot. There was a chance they could be in, but Clemson, they won their game. So they basically stole it away from Alabama. They didn't punish SMU.
That Clemson kid who kicked a 56-yard game-winning field goal, I mean, that's a way to do it. Clemson, again, Debo. I mean, I'm not a huge Clemson fan. I always prefer South Carolina because most of my friends went there, and you have to hate Clemson if you go to South Carolina. But, yeah, I didn't really care. I'm excited for this playoff.
Right, and it worked out because there's no teams with 3 losses except for Clemson, but they won a conference championship.
There you go. You win the conference title. Hey, Alabama, did you win the conference title? No. Shut up.
Well, actually, they weren't even in it.
They weren't even. Exactly. Well, technically, we're both right. They weren't in it, and they didn't win it.
That's right.
Okay, we're going to get to more. We're going to go over the futures on that in a future Punch Bowl pullout. We're going to wait because, you know why? Look at the time. It's 12:36. Wow. Let's do picks. Woohoo! Here's the catchy tune. Punchline picks at 12:36. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the point of every episode where myself and whoever is sitting next to me give out some picks, and no one's better than Alex. Alex, what do you have for us today?
So I'm just going to stick with the Monday Night Football game where I'm going to be watching.
Let's do it.
Simpsons. Kind of took a page out of your book, and my dad really liked this today as well. Joe Burrow over 8.5 rushing yards. His median is 9.
Okay.
Dallas, remember, if you've been watching all year, they can't run the football and they can't stop the run.
Ezekiel Elliott is like their weapon.
No, Rico.
I know. D-Waddle, whatever.
Yeah.
Whoever I'm playing in fantasy, he needs like 50 points to be. It's not happening. Anyway.
But you're right. Zeke is back in Dallas and was their number 1 first. But
sorry to interrupt.
I think he'll be able to break through and use his legs and get over that 8.5 rushing yards. Something I did for fun. Not a huge bet, but I tied together the Bengals money line at -250 and Jamar Chase anytime touchdown, and it is +140. So kind of
and Joe
a
Burrow
personal
too.
rooting. I need Chase on a few of my leagues. So
okay. And you have Joe Burrow over 8.5 yards
separate, though.
rushing?
Yeah, Joe Burrow over 8.5 rushing yards.
Okay,
that's my big bet.
Okay, that's the big bet. Over 8.5 yards. Joe Burrow, he's got legs. It's not like he's some old
willing to do whatever it takes for this offense.
Interesting you should say that. Look, they're going to throw the ball a lot against Dallas. I just think Jamar Chase's over looks low to me. Did you say 79.5 yards for Jamar Chase? So I'm going to take the over. He's going to hit at least one big bomb to Jamar Chase. Could be another one of those games where he runs for or receives 200 yards. I don't know. I also have comic book guy for anytime touchdown. That would be a joke. And of course, it's a primetime game. Of course, I'm taking the chucker. The chucker is what I like to call the longest pass completion bet. Joe Burrow over 37.5 longest completion. So here's the way I look at it. Bengals first drive. He throws a bomb to Jamar Chase for, let's just say, 80 yards.
Mm-hmm.
So I hit both, and then I just relax and enjoy the game.
Well, I hope Chase scores, too, because that'll help my little
that
parlay.
would help that.
We
And
should
on
just
the-
put them all
And on
together.
the play right before that, Burrow scrambled for 14 yards on the third down. If I'm right and all this happens, we're showing this clip tomorrow, but that would be a long shot. But anyway, a lot of action on tonight's game, so should be fun.
Well, I noticed that we really both are on Bengals players,
Yeah.
so do you like the Bengals to cover tonight?
I mean, both teams really don't have much to play for. Yeah, I think they're a way better team. Again, they can't stop anybody. What is the over tonight on that game, by the way?
50.
Is it 50?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, the Bengals should. But again, if they lose, I don't care because I like seeing AFC North team lose. If it's not the Steelers.
Right.
By the way, Thursday night, great game. Rams at Niners. This is actually going to be a good game. Division game. 48.5 is the over. San Francisco by 2 at home right now. Short week for both teams, but should be a good game. Go Rams. I like the Rams. Okay.
Niners finally looked good yesterday.
Yeah.
Against a struggling Bears team right
Yeah,
now. They didn't get the bump from the coaching fire.
No, they really didn't. There's usually that adrenaline. It didn't happen there. That team's a mess as well. Hey, Bill Belichick, that's where he should go. Bill Belichick should go to Chicago or New York Giants. I'm sorry, I think he should go one of there. Okay, let's get back to the punch bowl. We got some more stuff there.
Okay.
Says Stan Man.
Number 4.
Here. All right, number 4, punch bowl. Number 4. Go ahead for the question.
I think this is a video first.
Yes. Is this the greatest golf shot you've ever seen is the question. I just roll this. A guy's in the sand trap. He hits it the other way. Pops back up. You're like, no way. He's going to get close, right? Does it go in? It goes in.
Yes.
And then, of course. Oh, my God. How many attempts did it take? Was it one? If it's one, it looks like it was during a real game, right? And he's celebrating forever?
So yeah, the answer to that question
Pretty
is
impressed.
yes.
Yes, it is. Exactly. There we go. Move on to the next. Did he win? Did he lose? No clue. Don't care. Just
Of
like
where
the
his
stats in the
mindset
rackets.
is right now.
So that's going to be, that'll be me. All
Well,
right, keep
if we're
going.
going to play pickleball, we might as well go to Chicken and Pickle, which is
This
open
is what
on
I was
St.
going to say.
Rose.
Did it open?
Yeah, I think so.
It's over on St. Rose, over near the Costco, and it's pickleball and chicken. How is that going to go? Who's in on the pickleball and chicken day? Ann, you're in?
I believe there is a national chicken and pickle day.
Is it? Oh. All right, whenever that day is, we'll find out. We're going. All right, pick another punch bowl. We're rolling now. A lot on the show today. We
Number
appreciate
5.
you guys watching. Oh, number 5. I know. I was looking to comment. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. So I'm going to show the clip first. So they had a lookalike contest. These have been really popular. Timothy Chalamet, they did one, and he showed up at it. They're doing all these. I saw Jeff Goldblum. It's a trend that's happening right now online. But in Detroit, they did a Dan Campbell one. Go ahead, roll it.
Gino?
I mean, look at these guys, all with goats, big burly guys. You got to give it to this guy.
Oh, my gosh.
He looks like Dan Campbell. He's wearing the headset.
Jeff's the winner, guys. Give it up for
He's
Jeff.
chomping gum. He's got the headset.
That's amazing.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. And Alex, my question to you was, if you had a celebrity lookalike contest you had to participate in, who would give you the best shot of winning?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Who do you, anyone say? Me, I always used to get Dave Coulier, of course. Cut it out. Fred Savage, Brad Pitt. I get delayed laugh. Wah, 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 wah. Yeah, I don't know.
I did used to get Aaron Andrews.
Aaron Andrews, yes. I
Often.
think we've talked about this on this program before. Very good.
So I could easily dress up like a sideline reporter. I've
yeah,
done
exactly.
that before.
You've done that before. You can do that. All right, let's move on. Let's pick another one.
Punch bowl number 6.
Okay, the Oregon Ducks won the Big Ten championship by beating Penn State, whose coach James Franklin is now 1-14 against teams in the top 5. And Puddles, the Duck mascot, Jerry, your favorite mascot, he celebrated. So here we go. Here's Puddles in a bar. I don't know if this is legal or if he's going to get in trouble. He's at a bar in costume, and through the mask, I feel like he really did a shot there. It looks like, I feel like this is footage that he didn't realize was being shot. First of all, are you allowed to wear the costume out like that?
I think so, but I don't think you're allowed to
Take shots?
take shots.
I mean, hopefully it's a legal age college student inside there that's 21. And he was doing shots. You know what he was doing shots of, Ann? Cold duck. Okay. They're not all winners today, ladies and gentlemen. So anyway, I thought the question was to you was, let's look at some futures on which team will win the CFP. And I have a sheet here. You can come down to the South Point right here. Come down, get your sheets. You can do props on the Bengals and Cowboys. We got Week 15 lines up already in the NFL. But yeah, here it is. Already Notre Dame -9 over Indiana. Penn State -8 over SMU. Texas -11 against Clemson. And Ohio State, Tennessee, which Ohio State's favored by 7. I kind of like that 7 points. But let's go look at the future totals and what the odds are. Give us some of those, Alex.
Isn't that interesting? Like, think about our conference championship matchups this past weekend.
Right.
There was no line bigger than 5, 6.
Right. So now that we got to the championship round, 9, 8, 11, and 7.
Yeah.
7, Ohio State over Tennessee, is the smallest one.
I was looking at that. I was going to parlay just all of them on the money line.
Ooh.
Which one? What, take the points on all of them?
No, just parlay the money line.
Oh, parlay the money line to the favorite.
It's 3-1.
Oh, really?
Or 2-1. I don't know.
Sounds pretty good.
It's good odds.
I mean, if they're telling us right now these teams are going to win, and they're home games. So and one of them is Friday in Notre Dame against cross-state rival Indiana. This couldn't have worked out better. Yeah. I know Kurt Cignetti's mad that they're not ranked higher, but I think they wanted them against Notre Dame. That's the battle for the state right there.
Yes.
But what are some of the future current odds?
Okay, so Oregon, we'll start with them since we were just talking about them. They are 4-1. Texas is +450. Ohio State 5-1. Georgia is the favorite right now, +375.
Georgia more so than Oregon. I don't understand it.
It's because of the spot that they're in, I think.
Yeah.
Because Oregon has to face either Tennessee or Ohio State.
Yeah.
So they work to get the 1 seed.
Yeah.
And then they get
Ohio State possibly. Yeah. Do we have the bracket or no? Did we get it by chance? Oh no. Did we already show it? Let's move on. Never mind.
Wait, do you want a long shot? So who would you be most interested in? Arizona State?
I mean, look.
20-1?
Why not? I mean, root for the underdog. SMU's 30.
SMU would be my favorite.
Clemson's 50. Indiana 40. What one were you just saying? Arizona State 20.
Arizona State 20.
And the opening odds on them was 1,000-1. Indiana was 3,000-1 before the season started. So it's going to be fun. I mean, honestly, this is good for football.
Yes.
Good for college football. And if, these, like Alabama complaining, there's always going to be someone complaining. You had 3 losses. You lost to Oklahoma. You're out. This is good. It's going to be fun. Can't wait to watch some college football.
Yeah, I mean, if it would have just been the Vandy loss or just the Oklahoma loss.
Yeah. Oh, Vanderbilt. That was another bad one. Come on. Alabama, you're out of there. It's so, you know what? Get them out. Last Punch Bowl. If you could, Punch Bowl 3. Oh, this is good. All right, Keith Lyle, you'll enjoy this one. Here we go. BYU's Jake Resloff is the first Jewish quarterback in BYU's history, and last week he signed a nil deal with the Kosher Food Company. Roll it.
I'm Jake Resloff, first Jewish quarterback ever at Brigham Young University.
So he gets a deal.
A lot of people have been asking what's my next big move, and I'm excited to announce that I'll be joining Team Manischewitz.
So here it is, and he does a little... He puts the hat on. Now, Manischewitz was a wine when I was a kid, wasn't it? It's a wine, but they make other products too. I didn't realize that. I thought they only made wine.
I'm Jake Resloff. I'm the quarterback at Brigham Young University. My nickname is the BYU Jew. Obviously a play on words from my faith being Jewish and coming to BYU. Being a Jew,
you got a deal.
Manischewitz was always in the pantry, especially around the holidays. Jewish tradition is based around foods. I mean, how many holidays do we come together around a dinner table? Just about all of them.
All right, we have a news bulletin here from Chris Andrews. I won a Tony Soprano lookalike contest. What? Is he serious on that, or is he joking? Oh, my God. Reno Paul, his love for Chris Andrews has even gone up higher, if that's possible. Blade Nicotero's back. Indiana +7.5, SMU +8.5. Can you please tell us who you are? I need to know before the end of the year, if you want to give me a Christmas present, identify yourself. JR, how about Alex and Frank versus Steffi and Andre in a pickleball match? All right, we get Steffi Graf and Andre Agassi. Does anyone know them? They are Vegas. Do they live here?
Yeah.
I know he's from Vegas.
Yeah, he lived here for a very long time. I don't know if he still does.
All right, make a call. Keith, get on that. Dean Hild says, laugh out loud. Oh, wait, what did Dean Hild say earlier? Keith, Clemson doesn't get a bye. They play Texas. Keith said, oh, never mind. He laughed at that. JR, who just said that about Steffi and Andre Agassi. JR will be here on Thursday. JR, we're very excited to have you in on Thursday's show. JR from the ballpark. You've heard me refer to him. Huge sports background, so he's going to be great. Someone please ask Chris if that is a true story. Ev Natola, are you sure that was Puddles and not Donald Duck? Well, now I didn't break down the footage close enough. I just relied on it saying Puddles. I don't know. We're going to have to go back. Keith Lyle said, oy vey. Let's not forget Alabama beat Mercer in the third to last week of the regular season. Yeah, the fact that they're... wait, Nick Sansone went to high school with Andre Agassi's nephew. He's a pretty cool guy. So we have a connection. Set it up, Nick. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the punch bowl, right? All right.
It is.
We got the stocking out. We're going to do a pick six right now, Alex and I. We're going to do it live. We'll do it live, ladies and gentlemen. Pick six. And I slowly go for my drink.
All right, this one we
this
can't
was
mess
your
it
invention.
up.
No, I like your invention. Go for it.
It should be simple enough.
All right.
We saw from last week. We messed up. We had the Saints third, and we ended up with the Giants
it was
at
in the
number
montage,
1.
yes. So what was your idea? And this is a great idea. How are we doing
There's
this?
8 helmets in here. It's the team that's the top of each division.
There's 4 in each conference.
That will be representing the division.
Okay. So we kind of know what we think are the best divisions,
Correct.
but to make it work so there's a little risk.
Yes.
We're pulling 2 out. Is that right?
We'll just leave the 2 in there. We'll just
that's
go
right.
6.
Okay. Thank you, Alex,
Same
for
thing.
figuring this out. All right, Alex, you go for it. You pull them all today. So here we go.
I don't know. You did much better. When I tried the quarterback.
I pulled the Giants, for God's sakes.
That's true.
All right, so we only have 8 in here. The best investment I made of the year, we're buying these little helmets. All right, number 1, Seattle. Seattle Seahawks. There are 8 conferences, so it's actually a pick 8. What do you think? Boy, that division's a mess. You got Arizona still in it. Rams
and Niners.
San Francisco.
So overall, as a division, they're at the lower.
Is it the lowest of the 8?
No.
7.
Yes.
All right, we're putting it at 7. Seattle 7. There we go. All right.
But if we're just going 6 spots, are we given 6?
Oh, we're only doing 6. That's
right.
Or
do we think we'll get worse? I think I'd go 5.
Okay, we're moving it. Hold on. It's going to 5, Ann. Hold on, Ann. Take the shot. Here we go. It's going from 6 to 5.
Is that okay with you?
It's blurry? Oh, it's blurry. Who cares? All right, I'll just move it. Okay. Oh, there we go. Hold on. It was 6. Not 5.
Okay, very good.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Ooh.
I'm going to play this as, standing away from my fandom.
Okay. AFC North. Where are they?
You get 2 good teams, 2 bad teams.
Mm-hmm.
So of 6, 3?
Yeah.
All right, we're going
at least 3. I would say 3
or
2.
Or 2. I'll be conservative.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm going to face them this way so you can see the logo there.
Can you think of 2 better?
Yes.
Okay.
I have a better. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got 1 better.
I know. Me too. I'm trying to think of the other one.
Let's find out. All right. Oh, okay. Kansas City Chiefs.
Yes.
Okay. So we're talking AFC.
So we're talking Chargers.
AFC West. Chargers are in there. You got the Raiders and Broncos.
3 teams that could be in the playoffs.
I'd go 2.
Yeah. Me too.
But this is going to be risky if we don't get the one.
Oh, you're right. It is going to be risky if we don't get them.
By the way, this team, the luck of the Kansas City Chiefs. They're down to their 3rd kicker. By the way, Matt Wright kicked that winning field goal that donked and went in. He kicked for the Steelers. The Steelers had him when Boswell was hurt a game. So I'm thinking, is he a true Steeler? And he misses this kick because it would help the Steelers. Kansas City would have 2 losses. We play KC on Christmas Day. Then they have 3, and we only have 3. Now we're jockeying for a number 1. That is a huge field goal for Steeler fans. If it was missed, would have been good. But then you saw Buffalo.
I can't believe you were thinking that.
Oh.
Do you know what uniform he's wearing right now?
He's wearing the Chiefs, yeah, but you might think he's like, Pittsburgh gave me a shot.
And shaking her head.
All right, I know. All right, here we go.
That's some kind of delusion right there.
I am. It's the whole show's conspiracy theories. What? Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the NFC South. We putting this at 6? Yeah, we're putting that at 6 right there.
Yep.
This team, who did they beat yesterday?
They beat the Raiders.
They beat the Raiders. Yeah, they beat the Raiders. They're probably going to win that division. It's not going to be the Saints.
Falcons.
Are
falling apart.
Kirk Cousins has fallen off. I had him. He was my fantasy guy first 3-4 weeks. He was having solid games.
Yeah.
Now I've gone to Jared Goff, which you advised me to draft when we did our draft. He has no touchdowns, I think, in his last 4 games or something ridiculous.
He did throw one yesterday,
Last 4 wins or something. Yeah. Do you put Michael Penix in there?
Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah. He's thrown so many interceptions in the last 4 games.
And
that's the...
When Michael Penix was at UW, what was he known for? Accuracy in the deep ball. Yeah. Put him in. Give him a shot. Yeah. You drafted him 8th overall after giving $100 million to Kirk Cousins. Do it. All right. So we got 2 more. The Eagles.
Ooh.
NFC East, you got Dallas, you got the Giants, you got the Commanders.
Commanders
Were they a great story early on? They've kind of faded. What spot do we have? We have 4 open, right?
Yep.
I put them at 4.
That's perfect.
So far, I'm very happy.
Yeah, but now we're
I'm very happy. So what we need here, ladies and gentlemen, we need an
Dan
NFC.
Campbell's.
Yeah, we need. I feel like it's this one. Shoot!
That's not a good one. The South.
AFC South is awful. Colts, Jacksonville, Tennessee, and Houston. We're making it the best division. Oh, man. Wow. Let's see. There's 2 left. Could have I pulled the Lions? No! Buffalo, which would have been there in the back half.
Yeah.
And then, are you kidding? Stuck Detroit Lions. Wow. Damn it. That would be number 1.
Yes.
Let's just do this right. We'll do that.
That looks good.
A possible 3 playoff teams. Also, like, what other division were we saying?
This one.
Oh, yeah, 2. Kansas City, Denver, and San Diego.
So we should.
San Diego.
We should
Chargers,
have made
LA Chargers.
division second when we got them.
I didn't. We ended up with the Texans first.
Dang it. We got to stop saving number 1. Yeah. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's true. But that's us. We're gamblers. We're risk takers. We always want to hope that we get that last second flop. I watched a good movie, a good gambling movie, Mississippi Grind. I think someone was. Have you seen that?
I have, yeah.
A great movie. I had never seen it. Ryan Reynolds and Ben Mendelsohn. Really good movie.
Yes.
And great ending was good. So if you like gambling movies, Reno Paul, if you haven't seen this one, go for Mississippi Grind. I think it was $3.99, but paid for it. It was very good. All right, let's see here. I think we're done with the comments. Again, tonight, looking at the Monday Night Football with the Simpsons should be a lot of fun. You're back tomorrow.
Yes.
What's the rest of the day for you? What do you do on the rest of your Monday?
I'm just going to update some hockey numbers and look at some of these bowl games and playoff games.
All right. I have a little homework I also will put together tomorrow's show. But next Tuesday, which is our 300th episode, December 17th, we will not be in this studio because we're still scheduled, right? It's happening. Desk's coming.
Barring lightning.
Barring lightning. The felt's on it. We're going to have a new desk to finish off the year. So that's our 300th episode. So we're going to do a special best of episode next Tuesday. And I've put together some clips and Drew Dog's going to cut it together. It's going to be great. So I have a little homework. I'll do that tonight whilst watching Monday Night Football and checking out the Simpsons thing. So it should be good. There you go, right?
That sounds like a lot of homework.
It's going to be a lot. Well, listen, when the idea came about, I realized it's going to be simpler than I thought. Because we already have the montages Drew's cut together. So those are our best of clips. So we'll just piece together some stuff. I'll shoot some wraparounds here.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a lot of fun. So it's time for Kenny White's Dog of the Day. Every day, we like to give you a pick at the end of the day. Here we go. There's Kenny White's Dog of the Day. Hey, he's pointing at it. Abilene Christian. I have been to Abilene. Plus 24 at Baylor tonight.
Ooh.
Did you guys talk about this on Sports by the Book?
A little bit.
Kenny and you will be back tomorrow hosting Sports by the Book, you and your dad. Make sure you watch them Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. And our dog of the day is a very cute one.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Or what?
Leave me alone.
Kai.
Come. Yeah, I love you.
Multiple dogs on a Monday.
Can you say your name? Luna.
Kind of looks like Marty.
Gosh.
He can't say his name. Love it. Thank you for watching the show. Everyone in the chat room, very active. Blade Nicotero, identify yourself. Thank you to Jerry, Drew Dog, Ann, and Vince. Alex will be back tomorrow. Matt and Everett on Wednesday. I'm Frank Nicotero. Punchlines, live in Nevada, every show.